Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live session of Ambe International. Good afternoon, Shabba Khair, Assalamu alaikum, and happy Diwali to all our people who have joined us right now. I'm Shardul Modi, the Business Development Manager of Ambe International, and today we are live for all our jobs in Romania as well as in Europe, as well as we have our partners from Romania who have joined us from Dimar Academy, Ms. Ritu Sinha and Mr. Alexander. So they would be taking you more on this today, and you can see our registration link which is coming down. And everyone who have joined right now, please register yourself with Ambe International to the link which is being shown down in the URL right now. And now Ms. Ritu will speak furthermore about the program and everything.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our another session of live about Dimar Academy. We are thankful to the Ambe team to organize this and connect us every time to all of you. Joining us today would also be Dragonoyu Alexandru, who is heading and coordinating the project Dimar Academy. We apologize that Mr. Julian Dragunoyu couldn't join us today because of a personal issue. But if it will be possible, he will join us. So the last time we had the live, we kind of told everyone what is Dimar Academy all about, and we were completely overwhelmed by the response we have. We had like lots of people joining us, writing to us and calling us. So thank you everyone for the positive response. We feel the next step for this would be to talk a little about what is the market expecting from all of you, all the people who want to come to Europe to work. Also today, during the live, we'll be talking about the process and procedure of joining the Dimar Academy and coming here to work. We'll also be giving you some clear timelines and the paperwork which you need to do. I will request Alex now to let's start with the topic, which is for today, which is importance of productivity, and why is it important that we get trained people and we give trained workforce to the European countries. Okay, Alex.
So Hello. Good to see you all again. Yes, so the topic about how can we work better and improve ourselves with every day of experiencing our job. We should, with what should I start, Ritu?
I think we should start with, first of all, talking. Everyone, you remember that when we were in India, everyone was asking us how many hours do we have to work, and this is a very frequently asked question. What we need to understand is it is not necessarily the number of hours. It is about what we produce. Okay. So this is what I think we should start with, Alex.
Yes, if it's about productivity, and every day when we get to work, we must have a plan, because planning makes us foresee issues in our technological advancement in a job. And wanting to have a plan, you have to know very well what are the steps that you have to take for a good completion of your job. So here comes the productivity by knowledge. Knowledge is the thing that you have to experience and absorb, so you can have a wide view of your work. so you don't have a lag or bad timing in your site, in your construction site. You must be prepared for all the steps that need to be walked on for the completion of the job. Doing so, as I said, you need to know exactly what are the steps. And at DMAR Academy, this is what we are trying to emphasize on, to know exactly when you have to do something and how to do it, and the right amount of time that has to be saved for that step of the job. So yeah, like so. Okay.
Yeah, actually, if you go on our website and all our messages, we have emphasized the importance of productivity and efficiency. You see, if someone is on the site for 10 hours or more, but at the end of the day, the job is not well done, or someone else has to come to correct that job or to do it all over again, it is those 10 hours of staying on the site are of absolutely no importance to the company. The companies make profit because they deliver the jobs, not based on how many hours did their workers stay on the site. I mean, this is absolutely common sense for everyone. So we all need to understand this very clearly, and starting with you, because you are the one who is producing the job actually. That when we are on the site, the objective is that my work should produce something, because from there we get our salaries. If we are just going to think, oh, I spent 10 hours on the site, no, it doesn't help. Okay.
Yes.
So it is very important. Yes, Alex. Sorry.
Yes, it's very important to not to wait for the working hours, but the hours in work, but we have to put the working hours on the site.
Yes. Yes. So we need to see what work did we do, not how many hours did we spend. Okay. So that is the meaning of productivity for us at the DMAR Academy. We want everyone who is joining us here in Romania should be conscious that we need to produce good work.
Yes, yeah. This is the thing that we are looking for, and this only brings satisfaction for everybody as a worker as well, because at the end of the day you have something to look over and say, yes, today I finished this step of my project, and I can now foresee what I have to do tomorrow, so I keep the same pace of going through the project.
Right. And the second thing we would like to discuss about is actually, what do we mean by European standards? Well, European standards are not some standards coming from planet Mars. It is about doing a job which is well done, quality work. Okay. I mean, in many times when I've been for recruitment to India, I've been told that, ma'am, aisa chalta hai. So when we talk of European standards, we are just trying to say that let's get rid of that mindset, that mentality, that thought process, ki chalta hai. Okay. When we do one job, let's do it perfect. Let's do it well. And this is what we mean by European standards. Here, most of the time, my experience has been everyone who does the job does it well. It doesn't need to be repeated. It doesn't need to be done by someone else again. So maybe Alex would like to give us some more specific examples about it.
Yes. You know that working in constructions means leaving something behind after you finish the project. It's a good that other people enjoy it or use it. So I like to think of it as a certificate of my good skill and thought process of what I'm doing. So I would be happy to use the thing that I built as a user. So I'm trying to do my best to give the project the quality that it needs to be used by the end user. And in Europe, we know that construction and the construction products sector is crucial for the European economy, representing like 10% of EU GDP and providing 20 million jobs. But these jobs sure have to be at a high level of quality. So they have to, in the European Union, they have to be very careful how the money is spent and how the work is done. So that's why we have an emphasis on our quality work and productivity as well.
Yes, I mean, I totally agree with Alex. And just one very interesting experience we had was when we were together in India to recruit with Alex and Mr. Dragunoyu. We were in some remote areas of Punjab, and Mr. Dragunoyu, we were recruiting for masons, and Mr. Dragunoyu asked them to prepare the solution, with which they're going to put on the wall. And he asked them about what goes into that solution and why it is prepared the way it is prepared. And we were quite surprised that even the people who have been masons for 15 years or 10 years did not really know what they are doing. And when you do things just without understanding really, it affects the quality of the work. So that is why we feel that we need to explain the process to all the people who are involved in the process. If you just do things which are have been told to you, your boss said, go do this, so you just go and do it, but you don't know if you did a good job or a bad job or why did you do it. So the Mar Academy is the role of the Mar Academy is to actually explain you the process, to explain you why it is important to do a particular thing. And in Europe, if we don't do the job properly, they just don't want to pay. They don't want to pay.
Yeah, in the end, this is the result. A poor project or even an unfinished project is a big financial problem because it involves so many sources and organisms that depend on this project, on this particular project that we are working on. And we always have to make sure that we have a good outcome through our work, because otherwise we get bad review and it is very hard to keep up with the market.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that's what we wanted to convey to the market. Before we start taking your questions, we would just like to specify two more things. A question which has been asked many times. First is, what is the training duration? Training duration is 1 month. Okay, so when you come here to Romania, and the training is in Romania, this is another question which was asked to us many times, that where will the training be? So the training will be in Romania, in Bucharest. The training has both the aspects, the theoretical aspect and the practical aspect. The training will be coordinated by a qualified company which does trainings in the field of construction, and at the end you are going to get a diploma which is recognized by the Romanian authorities and European authorities. So and it's a 1 month training program, wherein your day will be divided between theory, and then most of it is going to be on the DIMAR sites and the training places where you'll be getting the practical training depending on your specialization. So that's the detail about the training. Alex, would you like to add something to it?
Yes, I was thinking about the practical point of view of our trainings, because this is where we get our productivity, the end productivity, by doing procedure every day the same way at the best quality. And we are putting the emphasis on practical work as much as we can, because we know that this will make you a better worker and very a high value to the company. You bring value to the company with your productivity concern.
Right. Because as you know that the DIMAR Academy program is not meant just to bring the workforce for DIMAR company, because DIMAR is a construction company. A small number will be retained with the DIMAR, where you'll be working for the DIMAR projects, but a very big number is going to be sent to other companies in Romania or in other parts of Europe. So it is extremely important for DIMAR Academy that that the training that is given to you is quality training, because it is going to be certified by DIMAR, which is a 25-year-old company. So it is their credibility which is very important here. So when DIMAR is going to say, okay, look, here are the people who have been trained by us, and we guarantee that they are productive and they are doing their job well, it's like a quality stamp you have. And that is the reason it is extremely important that you all understand, and we all make sure that you are doing quality work. Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, and the last information is that this whole process, everyone who registers themselves now and after you get your PCC to Ambe International, it will take close to 4 months for us to get you here. So the first thing is that we'll be applying for your work permit. It takes us approximately 1 month to get you the work permit. From work permit, we send the documents to India, to the Romanian embassy. Now, most of you know that Romanian embassy and none of the European embassies are giving visas now because of the COVID situation.
Yes.
So, exactly. So we have to, but that's our target, to get you here by February 2021. I think that answers most of the questions which we have been asked many times. If there's anything else, you can please write to us.
Yes, I think it's an important topic with the SARS-CoV-2 situation, the coronavirus, because we are influenced by its development on the whole planet.
Right.
So we update every week with the situation, and we try to make the time of getting here as short as we can.
Right. Okay, so Shardul, we can take questions. Um, so can I take this question? It's so Mr. Raz, my qualification is fitter and I have 3 years experience. Yes, we do need fitters. So you can please send us your CV and register yourself, and we'll schedule you for an interview, and we'll take it up from there. So yes, you can join the program.
Next question.
Bachelor of Engineering and with 7 years range of Gulf. Uh, okay. Hello, Zed. Well, we have a little technical issue here with engineers is the language. Because you see, you being an engineer, we cannot place you to in the workers with the workers. That means you can only work with the coordination team. And to coordinate a team, you're not just coordinating an Indian team or your native team. You will also be working with the local people, and to work with the local people you need to know the language and also to understand the local process and procedure. So, well, the options are that you come and start work at a, like not as an engineer and then grow up, or you please learn the language. I mean, these are the only options we have.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to be able to communicate as smooth as possible with your coworkers.
Yeah. Mr. Ramanand Patel, I'm a shuttering foreman. Ramanandji, again, for foreman, it is the same thing. If you can't work as a foreman here because of the language issue till you don't learn the language, okay? So you can come here as a shuttering carpenter or, as a worker, and then within a year or 6 months, you can learn the language and then move on. Diploma in electrical is having 18 years of experience. Yeah, sure. I mean, we need electricians are one of our eligible categories. So you can come for the program. Pipe fitter, fabric. Yes, I mean, this is a eligible category, and you can definitely send us your CV. I'm interested for Romania. I have hospitality. Well, hospitality is not one of our categories for the Dimar Academy. And like all over the world, the hospitality industry is the worst hit because of the pandemic. This has been the second round of complete shutdown for everything in the hospitality industry in Romania. So we can only think of somewhere around January, if things improve, yes, something can be done. But right now, no.
Ritu ma'am, I would also like to say something,
Yeah.
like for Shamshad or people, who are from the hospitality industry, see, at the moment, the market is down for the hospitality industry. But yes, if you are interested and if you have good experience, you can send us your resume to hospitality at indianpersonal.com and register on the link which is given in the which is given down over here. And once your CV is in our database, and whenever we have any requirement for hospitality industry, we'll get back to you. Yeah. Rajendra, now next question.
Hello, Pankaj. Yes, you're an electrician. Electrician is an eligible category. Definitely, you can send us your CV and register yourself. Safety officer. Now, this is a position which is not really. We don't have that position in Europe, Alex. Is it? I mean,
Yes, it's auxiliary, I can say.
yeah, it's like a helper's job, you know. So I don't know if we can take you on that position. Maybe you would like to reskill yourself and then consider it.
Yes, maybe some of our core training courses
Yeah,
are appealing to you, and maybe you can learn something new, or maybe you are just good at it but not certified.
I've experienced a store in charge in maintenance company. Again, this is more of an auxiliary job, you know, not really connected to the core skills we are looking for. Um, so again, you know, I think we maybe you will consider reskilling yourself, and then we can look on it. Mr. Mohammed Shamsad, electrical charge, um, hand total experience 12 years. You mean you're an electrician? I think so. Is it Shardul?
Yes, so Mohammed Shamshad Sheikh, as you are an electrical sergeant, so it's like a category, above electrician, like a senior electrician.
Ah,
But
okay.
yes, for Romania, Mohammed Shamshad, see, because, in order to have a senior position, you need to know the language of Romania as well
Yeah,
as understand the technical skills of Romanian law. So, if you are interested, we can take you as an electrician, but not as a sergeant. So
yeah,
for electrician, yes, you can apply with us on the link given down, and we'll get back to you accordingly.
right. There is someone else asking the same question.
Same
So,
question. So we have just answered the question. A Facebook user.
yeah. BTech engineering, any job for ship related as junior. So, I mean, right now we are not, we are talking mainly for civil construction and some parts of industrial construction, but not shipyards. So, yeah. I'm a scaffolder, experienced 9 years Gulf. Well, scaffolding, yes, there is. It would be. It's a position we can consider with a bit of reskilling. Steel fixers, yes, Mr. Rizwan. Steel fixers is one of the eligible categories. So, if you wish, you can apply.
Guys, everyone who wishes to apply, please apply on the link given down, and it would be very easy for us also to get your registration. And our team will give you a call in the next 2 to 3 days, asking much more details about you, and then we can have a long talk further on it.
Yeah. There was a question before that. I'm an all-rounder mason. Yes, there are. Mason is an eligible category, so you
Yes.
can definitely apply. Uh, okay, so is that all, Rajan? Electrician and technician, if you have requirement, yes.
So
I
he's
mean,
like an electrician, and Mr. Muhammad Abdul Kawi. Thank you for coming online. See, we do have a requirement for electrician,
mhm,
and if you are interested, please click on the link and register yourself on the link and send us your resume on the email ID as well, and we'll
mhm,
get back to you shortly.
yeah.
And
AM security or security manager. So as I said, we really don't have this position here. Um, so only if you reskill yourself, we can consider Mr. Deepak. Instrument technician. That would be
yes, it's like the instrument guy, the technician, like an electrician. Yes,
electric.
of course. So we do have a requirement of an electrician for an instrument technician. So we would request, if you click on the link, and yes, our team will call you next week, and discuss more in detail about the requirements we have. However, if you see down, we are showing all the requirements we have right now for our construction categories like masons, carpenters, steel fixers, helpers, form work, plumbers, electricians.
Yeah.
Facebook
Uh,
user, you are a carpenter. Yes, we do have a requirement of carpenter, Mr. Facebook user, and please click on the link, and our team will get back to you on that.
right.
Ritu ma'am,
Uh,
would you like to answer him, AC technician?
yeah, and I think this should be if all the questions are about,
Good
they
profession.
just want to know if they can come for the job. Yes, definitely. So we don't need to carry on with these questions.
Yes,
Uh,
they can check the site because we
they
have
can just check the site
details
exactly.
about
Yeah.
what professions we have at this moment in our
Yes. So,
schedule.
everyone, we invite you to please visit our website, which is dimaracademy.ro, R-O, and you'll find all this information there. And within the next 10 days, you will also find there some videos about each profession and exact curriculum of the course. Okay, so there you will be able to see the kind of work we are doing here and what are we expecting from you and why you need to go through the training. So please visit our website dimaracademy.ro and you'll find a lot of useful information there. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, Alamji, there is a need for tiled mason. And mason is one of the categories we are looking for. So yes, you can send us your CV.
What I wanted to point out now that you said about details, we are looking for English language to be
Yes.
known as at a specific level. I think it's A2 or
Mm-hmm. A2, A2. Very good, Alex. I mean, this was one of our main criterias when we started interviewing and shortlisting people. That you see, if you don't know English to a level where at least you can understand what we are asking or what we are explaining, it becomes very hard for us to train you because the training is in English language, and even though we will be having a
language
yes,
courses. Yes.
some translation done there, but the whole course, the whole training cannot be made into Hindi language. So we request you, please do an English language course and bring yourself to an A2 level. A2 level means you understand when someone is asking you something and you can answer it. Okay, if you don't know to write, no problem, yeah,
Yes.
we will manage that somehow, but you must understand what we are explaining. Okay. Yeah, very good point, Alex. That was
Yeah.
very important. Yes. um, so I think that's all we had to say for today. Shardul, would you like us to cover any other points?
No, I guess we have covered all the points as well. We have also told that people who would like to join us and go in this training, they have to know English properly in
Yeah.
order for them to understand, as well as anyone who wishes to go to Romania for a job needs to
Yeah.
know English, because that is the language which is very important. So
Yes.
please, everyone
In Europe
who
as
is
well, it's
wanting to go to Europe, please help learning English. In their holidays, what is there right now from next week for Diwali?
Yeah.
Please, everyone, learn English, so that you at least have knowledge on the talks which the client does with you, or your senior guys are doing with you, or your managers are doing with you. You are able to communicate with them, in that English.
Yeah.
by learning English,
Actually,
you
yeah.
you can talk in more markets in Europe. It by learning only one language like English, you will be able to understand and to be active.
Yes, yes. Actually, people who are willing and they would like to put in some effort, yeah, the best thing would be if you learn a bit of Romanian. You know.
Sure,
Yes,
it
and
helps.
on our website we will be giving you link to some of the apps which you can just download on your phone and you can learn, and it's for free. Those apps are for free, so you can make a little effort, like half an hour every day, just 30 minutes. If you go on those apps, you can learn basic of any language. For us, it is important that you know English, and people who are good at languages and want to make an effort, a bit of Romanian will be of very big help. Yeah. So that this is an extremely important point.
Yes, learning Romanian language in India, it would be an added advantage for all of you who are really interested to go to Romania for
Yes.
work.
Yeah.
Yes, Romania is a very beautiful country, guys, but you should know English thoroughly, or at least the things in English that helps you make understand your managers and you to understand what work you are doing and what work are you giving them. So please,
Yeah.
guys, learn English in the 10 to 14 days holidays what you have. And yes, as Ritu ma'am told, you can learn the Romanian language on our website by the apps which we are showing on our website. And
Yeah.
yes, by next week we'll be having some videos on our Dimar Academy website where you can go through and you can know more about the trainings what we are doing.
Right. Good. I think that takes care of most of the queries. Um,
Yes.
yeah. Okay.
I'm
So
thankful,
thank you.
Ms. Ritu, as well as Mr. Alex, to be a part of our live session today. And, happy Diwali to all of you, and happy Diwali to our audience who are looking at our video right now, and, who are always there with us when we are live and helping us, with seeing us and, registering with us and, getting jobs.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you, everyone, and a very happy Diwali. Uh, Stay safe, and we're looking forward to see most of you, if possible, in Romania.
Yes, happy
Thank you.
Diwali.
Happy Diwali, Mr. Alex.
Yes.